The road to Bilbao goes through Lyon. It's a huge quarterfinal matchup for Manchester United because we need that cash and we need that Champions League football, and that will happen in Bilbao. But first, it's Lyon. We're going away on the 10th of April, back home on the 17th. It's a huge fixture. United can earn a lot of cash, and this can save our season.
The road to Bilbao is paved in gold, sir. Like you said, it's not quite Champions League nights, but Thursday Night Football could get us back to European football next year. The money as well, and there's just money on the road to it. Every round that you qualify through, there's more winnings up for grabs, and Manchester United could use every single dollar. Beyond the fact that we need something to hang our hats on this season, we need something to be positive about. There's real cash even just getting to the final. Can United do it? Can United get through Lyon? It's going to be a big challenge for us coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so let's jump into the cash bonuses. Everybody knows from a PSR perspective, United are pretty thirsty for some cash. We're talking about selling youngsters in Garnacho and Kobe Manu or swapping them for other players. Amram needs a rebuild for his new system, so we do need money, and we do need Champions League football. Obviously, if you win the whole thing in Europa League, you're going to get that bounce next year in the Champions League, which the estimates, it depends how far you go in the competition, but 80 to 100 million because you get the shared TV money, and then you get bonuses as how far you go in the competition. And then for United, if you actually win the Europa League, you get a bonus of around $9 million, which is huge. And getting to the semifinals, winning that, you get about $3 million. And the quarterfinals, if we were to win this, we get $2 million, plus you get the gate, right? So every game that you get at home, you're getting around £5 million, maybe $6 million as the USD goes. But every game, every stage, you're chipping up in cash, and that's exactly what the club needs right now. And if we were to win it all, the estimates are upwards of $125 million to can net the club over the next year, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for Manchester United, and also give Amram the boost for the trophy, and you get the Champions League football to recruit top players in Europe. So it is a long chance. I think we are close to being favorites here in this competition, but it all roads through Lyon. Very exciting for United fans, and I feel a little nervous because now it's starting to get real. And once it gets to Rio, we usually, let everybody down.
Quarterfinals. Round of 16, we've seen that before. We've been disappointed before. We still have a long road to go. Getting to Bilbao in the first place. 5 games, 5 wins away from a big cup. And like you said, you can get $25 million even before we talk about TV money for the Champions League next season. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about if we can get to Bilbao, if we can win the thing. What does it look like to actually play Champions League football? That's a problem for the future. But it's a multifaceted win for this club, right? Silverware would be amazing for a young manager coming into a team where it's been a mess, and you could have something positive beyond just even the cash, right? Forget the cash. It would still be great to win the Europa League, sir. So like you said, it starts with Lyon, really tough test. They're an attacking juggernaut in many ways. They score a lot of goals. They scored a ton of goals in Europa League. United's defense has been a little shaky. We have some players coming back, but I'm excited about this because, like you said, something to sink our teeth into. And now we're in April. This is like real deal quarterfinals. We can get there, sir. We can do it.
It's all about bucks, kid. The rest is conversation.
Like Gordon Gekko said, it's all about the bucks. And for Manchester United, it's all about the bucks. So if we win the quarterfinals against Lyon, it's going to net the club about $7 million. And that's because we're going to get the additional gate of the semifinal plus the $2 million bonus for winning the quarterfinal. If we win the semifinal, you're going to get $3 million prize bonus for winning the semifinal. And then you get a $5 million bonus to show in the Europa League final. If you win it, you get 8 plus the Champions League qualification. And then you actually get an extra game, right? Because you play the winners of the Champions League before the start of next season. And that's another bit of cash that you can earn. So it could be upwards of $125 to $150 million for Manchester United. And we're starved. That's a reason not to sell Garnacho. We're playing for our lives here. I feel like we're finding a bit of form. That's why this Forest game coming up on Tuesday is going to be really important. But look, we beat Lyon, and then it's Athletic Club and Rangers. We already beat, we are the best team in the competition. Are we nervy about Spurs? Honestly, we did lose to them 1-0 in their house, but we have to be real about the fact that we should be standing tall and thinking we can win this competition. And oh, by the way, what it would do for the financial situation, what it would do for the morale of the team, because it's been a rough year. We really need to switch on and we need to win it. I'm 100%. This is it. The league, I don't really care. It's all about Europa League. I'm legit nervous about this competition.
It is, because it matters so much. It's not just the cash. We need the cash, but the cash is also, it stops you from having to sell like these really exciting up and coming players, right? If you get the cash, it's amazing. We can reinforce the squad. We can build it much more quickly under Ruben's vision because we're not as constrained with just money in the bank. And you don't maybe have to sell both Kobe Mainoo or Garnacho or even either of them. Maybe if you get this money, we can kind of delay those departures, hopefully, for the time being. So it's a big, big competition for us to get after. We have what it takes. Now with players coming back, the defenders coming back with Euro, Maguire available. I'm not putting in any faith in Luke Shaw showing up, but those three have shown well with the lit. So I'm excited about this. We got to get our boots going. Ahmad as well, right? If we can get to the semis, there's a chance that he could be available once again. He's been such a bright spot this season before he injured his ankle. So it's an exciting competition. Lyon, we have what it takes, but it's just like what kind of mentality is going to show up on the day. We need to show it in Lyon.
It's Lyon. I
know, but we
not
got beat up by everyone. We've gotten beat up by everyone this year.
You know what we need to do? Like, we need to avenge the Yellow Submarine.
Oh my God, Gdansk.
Like,
Come on, Unai Emery, baby.
No, because
that was brutal.
United's European history started with glory in 1968, and it's since 2009. Barcelona, we've kind of fallen on hard times in Europe. Mourinho was a bright spot, but it's sort of a false dawn. So almost thinking of that Europa League was like we're supposed to kick on from there. We never really did, and then to reach the mountain again with Ole and to lose in the fashion we did against such a bad side too, Unai Emery. We have to right some wrongs in Europe, and that's just where we are. And so why don't we do everything? Why don't we get the cash, win the trophy, and kick on from there? But let us know what you think about Europa League. Are you getting hyped for it? Do you think Manchester United could go all the way and will this solve all of our financial woes? Please drop a comment below, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also support us at our store, americanreddevils.store. Check it out. Grab some merch, support the pod, and glory, glory, Man United.